Spent a lot of time in estimating the last few weeks with different clients, and one of the things I wanted to show you was how to set up scribing in estimating. You can make it extremely precise in the way that you want to apply it in the estimate. Do this by creating actually a weld. Many of you scribe on your drill, possibly. You might have a totally separate machine, such as the petty writer, that may do your scribing for you. One way to get this into the estimate, go into your welding setup here. I just went to maintenance, estimating, labor maintenance, and weld. And when I go there, I'm going to go up here to weld maintenance drop down and weld type maintenance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new weld. So let me just put in description of scribe. I'll just do the same thing for the abbreviation process. I'll just call it automatic and auto for the process abbreviation. Then I'm going to point it to labor group I want to go to. This one I'm probably just going to put towards layout. In the past, I've also added another labor group just for scribing. If somebody wanted to know exactly how much scribing was on a project. For this purpose, I'm just going to put it towards layout. Notice that normally you're going to put this type of weld to a weld, but we're using this for a little bit different process. So now I've got that set up, and then over here in my setup, I can go new, add it to one of my shops, but then I'm going to go scribe. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it in as a 1/16 of an inch and put in a rate per hour. You can put whatever you want. Of course, I'm going to leave the weight and the cost of this blank because it's not actual wire like I'm using for a weld. But just make sure that you put this in 1/16 or what you can use whatever thickness you want. You'll just have to call out this thickness whenever we actually apply it in a labor code, and then get the rate per hour of about how fast that you can scribe. So I'm going to go add there. Now the trick now is you go over here to a labor code, estimating, labor maintenance, and labor codes. And what you're going to do, I'll just go down to, say, a beam, welded clips, both ends, say. And if you go here to the formulas, you'll see a formula for the welding. And so what I want to do is I actually want to add another formula for the actual scribing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to labor code maintenance, formula maintenance, and here's where all the formulas are. And so, like for instance, this one is fillet weld. This was a weld, quarter-inch weld around the perimeter of standard clip A. So it's using standard clip A here. So if I did, let's see here, around perimeter standard clip A. Now you would probably even want to do this with using the width of the clip 2 times and then the length in order to get actually scribing on 3 sides. Just for sake of ease, I'm going to use the perimeter here. What I'll do is I'll grab that one and just go new formula down here in the bottom left. But then instead of this weld operation, a fillet weld, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that one out, go grab my scribing, add that operation. So now I've got this weld set up as my scribe that I added. This is going to be my 1/16 .063 inches. And let's go add. So it's that 1/16 of an inch scribe that I put in there. If you put 1/8 or whatever, you put the appropriate thickness there for that. And then the length is, I'm going to leave it the perimeter of standard clip A, but just to show you can do it, you can go in here and you could take like the length of standard clip A. Now, phooey, let's just do it. Let's get rid of that. Let's go length of standard clip A plus, oops, forgot to add that in there. I got to click there. So we got plus the, let's see here, long leg of let's go short leg of standard clip A plus, I didn't add it in again. Now I'm going to add that again. So I've got the length of standard clip A, short leg of standard clip A, short leg of standard clip A. So that'll give me the dimension that we're probably actually scribing on the beam. I want to go add formula there. Now when I go back over here to my formulas, it should be down here as my last option. And what I can do is just add that on there, and I'll actually add it on twice. And actually in this case, since I didn't multiply that by 2, I'm going to go 4 times because I've got 4 clips on this particular code. So that's how to get scribing on here. And I go save. If I show only included, that's how you can get time on here for scribing on your drill. So just a cool tip. It helps you get really, really precise on it. Others just include this in somewhere else, but I think it's nice to put on any of these labor codes where there's welding. You can do this scribing here if you actually scribe. So let me know if you got any questions down in the comments there, and hope this helps.